So, you are guided to the entrance to this lovely looking cave system, which has absolutely nothing living around the entrance to it. It is dark, it descends into the earth before you. So what you do?
How do I see anything with my immaculate vision?
You can
of
indeed.
120 feet.
You see a corner.
My biggest enemy. I will walk around the corner.
And you see a corner. And more. And more.
Are you guys staying behind, or are you joining June?
I'm just a little ways behind you. I'm just waiting for you to scout things out, because it's still weird that you can see better in the dark than we can now.
Magical eyes.
Yeah, I know the reason. It's just still... It's different. I like it.
As you start to approach this corner, you see a glint of something towards this end of the cave.
Oh, something glowing, or...
A very faint shimmer.
I've checked to my right to see that there's nothing potentially harmful there. And I will slowly make my way towards the shimmer.
Okie dokie.
And stealthily.
You want to roll stealth?
17.
Okay. So you sneak your way across all the little rocks and cracky bits, and you can see the remains of a body right here. It seems to have long been decayed, it's skeletal. It's covered in leather armor, there's a tattered backpack, and the glowing thing was a staff. It's got a slight shimmer to it.
I take a look at the staff. Waste not, wants not. Once man's trash is not a man's treasure.
Are you taking it from a corpse?
Potentially, yes. You're taking a womb from a corpse, so...
What?
A womb. If we bury...
Okay,
Judicia.
yeah.
So it's all about recycling.
Is the dude like dead? Is it?
Oh yeah.
Is it
skeleton.
decay? Okay.
Is there different types
Longer.
of dead? I mean...
Recently...
As you say that, Brandon,
Oh god.
you see behind David through the wall, a shimmering shape passes through the wall. It looks like a skull for a second, covered in flame, before materializing into someone you recognize.
Right, as
David.
Brandon sees that he is going to shout out, Dave, behind you!
David,
Yes.
give me a wisdom save.
This is a serious session.
I have a +2. 20.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
I did not expect a +2.
You hear whispers from behind you. You turn and you see the face of your wife,
Oh.
but you hear nothing as the mouth moves.
Do I know, from what information we have gathered, that this is a widowism?
Have you at any point gathered the physical description of one?
I think we have in the library.
And this does potentially represent a will-o-wisp.
Would David be able to attack an image of his wife? I'm gonna roll d20 for it. Above 10 he attacks, below 10 he doesn't. He attacks.
Okie dokie. Roll to hit.
Eldritch Blast. 11.
Misses.
Mrs. Martinez. Sorry.
Like that.
In fairness, there's probably not going to be enough opportunity to make that joke.
True.
As you raise your hand, you wave it slightly and the blast goes off to the side. Brandon, give me a wisdom save.
Okay, I can see this going wonderfully. Oh, 19, actually.
Nice. You also pass. You see another figure move out from the wall beside you. This one again looks like someone you recognize. You see the mouth moving, but you hear nothing.
Who does this person resemble?
To David, your wife.
Oh,
To
both.
Brandon, I'm going to say his mother. To Jun, father.
I think I'm probably going to do the same thing as Dave and roll d20 to see whether Brandon hesitates. So above 10 he attacks, below 10 he doesn't. He hesitates.
Good. And is at this point we're going to roll initiative.
Would I roll with disadvantage due to my hesitation?
Yeah. So I'll say yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't normally argue for that, but I feel it's appropriate.
Ooh, actually, yeah.
So 7 for me.
Okay then. Jun, what are you doing?
So I see my father here,
Yep.
and here. I see my father twice. I see my father twice.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And my father came out of the wall.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's enough to know that this is not okay. I'm gonna sacred flame the closest one. Could you make a dex save, or preferably fail it? You have to beat the 12.
No, should I continue using the... Makes it.
No damage. And I move behind Brandon. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, and with that, it's their turn. David, give me a wisdom save. Brandon, give me a wisdom save.
10.
14.
Okay. Brandon, you save. David, you hear. Why did you leave us? Take 1d4 psychic damage. Take 2 psychic damage.
You know, this would be a way to die in a cave. Isn't slight that kills us, it's just anxiety.
Regret.
David, your turn.
I will say, well, it's not willing, and then I'll do another Eldritch Blast. 14
Hits.
for 1 point of damage to the one in front of me.
You raise your hand, and the energy collates in your hand bursts out, and the image in front of you completely disappears. It's gone.
And I will shout out to the rest of the group. Don't listen to her. She's not real.
She?
Brandon, your turn.
Yeah, she.
My turn, did you say?
That's my father.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so Brandon, after getting over his initial hesitation, I think he's a bit close here. He's going to take... Oh, he's going to take a step back. He's just going to turn to John and say, okay, let's see if this works. And Brandon is going to cast Fireball.
Okay.
What's
Roll
the
hit.
radius?
Fireball?
Firebolt.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That would be bad here. Only a 9 though.
You raise your hand, and you feel your hand start to warm up and warm, and you act on reflex and move your hand because you think your hand's about to start to burn as a fire bolts out and hits the ceiling.
Whoa! Oh, okay. Haven't quite got the hang of that yet. Right. Brandon's gonna end his turn.
Okay then. Back around to John.
Gonna move back again. I will use my emboldening bond on both David and Brandon. You get a D4 on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Once per turn.
Once per turn.
Yeah, so you.
Does this require concentration to keep going, or?
It doesn't say that anywhere. It
Okay,
just happens. I can use it in equal times of my proficiency bonus and regain all expended uses when I long rest.
Is there any distance feature or time?
Within 30
within
feet.
30 feet.
For
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Or
Oh yes, it's right.
10 minutes. Yeah. 10
Thank you.
minutes, 20 feet.
Okie dokie. Brandon, David, you feel a sense of calm settle over you. John is there. You can do this.
Let's put a little more behind. Brandon.
Brandon,
You can do this, Brandon.
Thanks for the vote of
Believe in-
confidence, John.
wisdom save.
Wisdom save for Brandon. He's gonna add. I don't think it's gonna matter. I'm gonna add the D4 from emboldening bonds. That brings up to a 10.
Just failed though.
Aw.
Sadly.
Fair enough. I thought I had to try anyway.
It's once per turn anyways.
Are you playing dress up again?
That one hurt even me.
Take 4 psychic damage. There's a lot.
Mom, it's cosplaying. How many times do I have to tell you?
Are you cross-dressing, Brandon? No.
My son is a furry.
Ew! Oh, sorry, nothing against furries. Just to clear it out on stream.
Okay, David, your turn.
David will walk forward, and then head up to June. How do we get the essence of these creatures again?
Weaken them enough to hold the green stone against them, or kill them, and quickly, or I don't know, just make sure. It's like Pokemon.
I don't know what that is, and then I dispersed and hope that weakens them.
What kind of 19 kids are you?
I played outside.
That hits.
Children play Pokemon outside.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Again, your energy collates in your hand. You blast it forward, and the image immediately dissipates, disappearing.
There's nothing left to hold the orb against.
That's a good observation, Martinez.
So, new plan?
Try to hit them with the stone.
You have the sun, right?
I think Brandon had it because he's the enchanter.
Yeah, I do have it on me.
If you're not up to punching spirits, I can try it. Sounds like fun.
I end my turn, by the way.
Okay. Brandon.
Okay, so as an interaction, Brandon is going to hand one of the enchanting emeralds to John. And I think for the rest of the time, I think he's going to ready an action to cast Firebolt, sort of if another Will-O-Wisp appears, just because he's a bit jumpy after taking that psychic damage.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what he's doing. He's holding his action, and then it's his turn.
The place where the pillow is died, do I feel like something is lingering or
Roll Arcana. Feel a little chilly.
bad vibes? I'm getting bad vibes. Ready? I can.
You can ready in action.
Yeah, I would like to. If I see Will-O-Wisp, I will use Sacred Flame.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. David, your turn.
Brandon, do we have another one of those stones?
Yeah, I've got another one. You can take it out of my bag if you want to. It's just on the side here.
I will take it out of the backpack. I'm not sure if that costs an action or not.
Interaction.
Yeah, so I will take it and then move towards the next crossroads. And if I see a will-o-wisp, I just throw the stone at it.
Give me 1 second whilst I reveal. Thanks. You want right there. So roll.
I choose you, and then throw.
Roll as if you were throwing a dagger.
Which is just 2 hits,
Yes.
plus 3 for an 18.
An enchanted dagger is a corpse slayer.
Is it enchanted? Is an enchanted, so it's a -1. So it's a normal +1, so it's
Okay.
17.
17 hits. And your stone flies through the air and passes straight through it, causing it to dissipate. Stone clattering against the wall here by this large rock.
Did you throw the stone at nothing?
No, there was a will-o-wisp over there. I might have
Did you
caught
catch
it,
it?
or I think so. The stone is over there. That's the end of my turn.
Right. Okay, so with it being Brandon's turn, I think he's going to move up to the same intersection as Dave, and he's just going to ask, "Did you get it?"
I think so, and then I point towards where the stone is. Went
Right.
straight towards.
Right. Okay. Not really much I can do except shoot fire at it and hope that it kind of startles it enough so we can actually capture it. And Brandon's going to ready an action again to fireball, and ends his turn.
I'm gonna walk.
You walk that way.
And I ask, I ready Sacred Flame. I'll ask him, the dagger you had, would it be useful against spirits, you think?
Yeah, perhaps. I think they're under that, so yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. That's my turn.
Acceptable. Okay then. David, give me 2 wisdom saves.
Oh, you have a 1d4 to add to one of them.
I'm gonna fill that one. And
Yeah.
that one I will add a D4 11 for the second one.
Okay. Fail 1, pass 1. So, you hear whispers from one side behind you. You turn to look at it, and the whispers die off. And you hear whispers from the other side. You turn to look at that one. Again, you see your wife. You let us think you were dead. Take 1 psychic damage.
Can it true?
Did this
those-
one?
Actually, you did
this-
ready your actions, so go
I was
ahead.
just about to say, if this one appeared in front of Brandon, he's going to fireball. Just switch back to this tab.
Oof.
Right,
That
21
hits.
presumably is going to hit for 10.
This time you feel the energy gather in your hand. You feel the heat, but you know it's not going to burn you this time. You hold your hand true, and flames burst out, and they completely envelop and dissipate the image.
Ooh, okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Would that trigger my ready
Yeah, didn't you ready a sacred flame or something?
to make a deck save then?
Yes.
Yeah, you made it. Good job.
I'm so proud of you.
Uh,
Oh, we're gonna die.
no,
Now
we're already dead, remember?
Oh,
We can die twice.
yeah, existential despair. Yeah, I remember.
I will Eldritch Blast this one
Mhm.
for 17 to hit.
Hits.
And 4 damage.
It dissipates, disappearing.
And then I will walk towards the stone that I threw picked up.
And you pick it up.
Is there anything different to the stone?
Roll me Arcana.
I'm gonna add the D4 to that. I already did this turn. Never mind. 11.
You see no difference.
Throwing the stone does not work, I think, guys. And I had
Right, with Brandon's turn, I think he's just going to do the same thing for now. Just readying an action again, specifically Fireball Sign.
Mhm.
And just end his turn there.
Didn't say the last bit.
Sorry, readying Fireball again, and then end his turn, sorry.
Okay, Looks, Joe, your turn.
I'm gonna move myself between and ready Sacred Flame.
Okay. You're in your turn, in which case, David, your turn.
I will walk walk back towards them. Can I figure out how these stones work? Is there something I can do to know how to catch the essence?
You can probe it with your magical knowledge and give me either an investigation or an arcana check.
They are the same. No, I cannot.
That's some terrible probing.
It's a shiny rock.
You have the feeling that if you lick it, it's going to work better.
He's standing next to me. Do I witness him licking the rock?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Tastes like rock, I don't know. And my turn.
Right, Brandon, once again, is going to say, guys, I'm going to have a quick look down this way to see if it's moved on. It's just going to... He's just going to move 25 foot to about here. And he's just basically looking ahead and this intersection, if he notices it. Alright, don't see anything immediately down here. Just going to ready my fireball again, which he does, and that's his turn.
Which way is Martinez looking?
Probably that way.
This way. And Brandon is looking down south, right?
Yeah, Brandon was looking down this way, and he can't really see that much this way, so he can't see anything in either direction.
I will move to stand with my back facing Martinez over here. Ready, Sacred Flame.
Okay, it continues onward, twisting and turning. David, your turn.
I will say to June and Brandon, let's not split up and stay together. And I will walk with Brandon. Actually, I will stay here and then hold my action to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Brandon.
Right, so because it's quite evident that these things aren't coming to us, can Brandon... I don't know if this is how this works. Because of Brandon's innate magical potential, I'm wondering if he can use that to potentially sense the presence of other such creatures.
Roll me Arcana.
14.
You close your eyes and you try to sense what's around you, reaching out with the electricity that you feel runs through your veins when you cast spells, but you don't get anything.
Shit, worth a shot. Right, okay, Dave, I'm just going to move back towards you so we're not getting too far apart. And he's going to ready his fireball to get an end his turn.
Jun?
Are we going this way or another?
Sure, let's go that way.
I stand with my back against the wall, looking at Brandon and Martinez, readying an action to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay, David, your turn.
I did manage to grab the items from the dead man over here, right?
You picked up the staff, you never said anything else.
Okay. I think they will come towards us if we are alone.
Or when we have nothing in our bags. When
You just-
our bags were exposed.
Didn't you just say that it's a bad idea to split up though, Dave?
I think it is. So I will tell Brandon that I will be just around this corner, which I will be, and then ready my action to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, Brandon is just gonna go. Right. Okay, Brandon has a moment of indecision before shaking his head and deciding, right, okay, Dave, you can see me from there, right? So I'm just going to move towards this intersection again to see if they'll come at me. And, Brandon will move there, ready, fireball, and turn.
I move to here, and I keep my back against the wall, and ready a Sacred Flame.
Back is a little bit damp from sliding across the stone.
Nice, nice. Exactly the way I wanted it.
Ew.
Sorry.
Okay then. Now you do see now, Jun, there is a crumpled form over here. You're able to make out that it seems to be another body. Skeletal, everything else long decayed. Tattered leather armor, which is long since gone past usefulness. Looks like if you pick it up, it'll probably break. David, your turn.
Seeing as they didn't take the bait, I will go over to the body and take the bag that he had.
You lift the bag and it does start to fall apart a little bit in your hand.
Anything interesting inside it?
Just roll on a little table. A handful of coins drop out from a very dry, decayed pouch. Roll me a 3d6.
9.
9 copper coins, a single silver.
I will take that. And then move and dash towards here. And over here I'll notice that June is no longer where she was. I'll end my turn here.
Random.
Right. Brandon's going to move back towards Dave. Just say, any luck?
No, he didn't take the bait. Where is June?
Pointing.
Around the
north.
corner.
Your voice echoes off the caves.
Brandon will point in that direction too. Yeah, there. And he's going to ready his fireball because I don't think he's got time to say much other than that.
Anyone catch that?
That was Optimus Prime, but I know that he said
He's ready his
he's gonna
fireball.
ready his fireball.
Yeah, he's basically.
Okay.
I was saying. I think he can't say any more because it's only like 6 seconds, so he's just going to ready fireball again.
Just
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, your turn.
the body is here.
Yes.
Then I will move 15, 13, 20, and keep my back against this wall and look at the body.
Yeah, that's a dead body.
Nice.
Just looking
Dead.
looking down at it. Just that's all you're doing. Yeah, very
It
dead.
doesn't
dead.
seem like any interesting on it.
There's tatters of clothing you could potentially rummage through.
Nah, that's sad. I end my turn. Readying Sacred Flame.
Okie dokie. You see the cave seems to open up quite a bit in front of you as well. David, your turn.
Hey, Brendan, shall we go to June or explore the other areas?
I don't think this is working, Dave. I think we should retreat and find a way to contain them.
Well, for that they also need to prepare. And I will walk towards June 30 feet and then dash another 30 feet. June, what did I say about rushing off?
I was testing my theory.
Which is?
You see June like arms spread out, back against the wall. If I keep my eyes in front of me and nothing in my back, I feel like it won't appear.
I don't think they might even appear.
Oh.
And
Could all face a wall to make sure.
End your turn, David.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Brandon, okay. So Brandon is just gonna say, go, God's sake, wait for me. He's going to
Run through a wall.
Well, he's gonna move 30. Oh, sorry, probably needs to do so yeah, 25 foot.
Just a wall.
Right. I think Brandon's actually going to dash because he can't see. They have to move 30 feet. So he's gonna move a bit further up. He's just gonna go. Slow down a bit, would you? And he ends his turn now.
As you end your turn, you all feel a little prick on the back of your neck. Good, your turn.
Was I just spacing, guys, or did you all hear that?
Yeah.
I will move to the opposite wall. Right. There's a big cave here, by the way. A big room-like thing. I don't know. Opening. 15. Cool. And I ready Sacred Flame.
It is a large dead-end cave, full of dead ends. But you do see 2 more bodies. One here and one here.
I tell that to the others. That add 2 more bodies.
David, your turn.
I will tell Brendan, keep up, and then walk around the corner, seeing the 2 bodies from here. I will
Run to loot them of the prized possessions.
I will walk towards them, actually. Yeah.
You get it. You'll see. Actually, roll me investigation if you want to actually look at the bodies and rummage in them.
Investigation 6.
You rummage around the first body and you get a lot of bones, bits of old leather, and a copper coin.
Nothing interesting in this one.
You also have the haft of a knife. The actual knife bit is gone, but you got the haft.
We're gonna keep stealing stuff from dead bodies.
That's not stealing. I will end my turn here.
Brandon.
Brandon, okay, so Brandon seeing David from the corner and say keep up is just going to say under his breath, oh, for fuck's sake. He's going to dash again, and then he's just going to go alongside John and just go, guys, slow down. And he'll end his turn now.
John.
Which way is Martinez facing? Away from me?
Could be rummaging in the body over there.
Yeah.
And Brandon was talking to me, so he's looking at me. I will close my eyes while pointing my face at Brandon, who see if something appears.
I mean, if you close your eyes, you won't see.
Yeah, shut the fuck! I realized what I said when I said it. Okay.
Close my eyes, I will see.
All right, I close my eyes. I had my turn.
I thought you were seeing through the force or something. I thought that's what you were going for.
I'm doing a 5 check. You all 8 on my level.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Everybody, give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
6.
Oh, sorry. Ooh, not 20.
Okie dokie. So we'll start with Brandon. You see the figure come through the wall, starting as a skull before forming into an image of your mother. But you know to expect it, so you manage to simply shrug off the effect that starts to wash over you. Jun and David, not so lucky. Jun, you see your mother. It'll be years before we even realize you're missing.
Wow.
David, you see one of your kids. Where are you? Take 1 psychic damage. Okie dokie, David.
I will walk towards one of the one nearest to me, holding the stone out, and say, I need you to get in. And let's try to push the stone into its body.
Okay.
That will do something.
What would I even have you roll for that?
No.
Persuasion?
Roll a melee attack with disadvantage, like a punch. Disadvantage specifically.
It's a +1, so will be 20, 12.
Okay. You push your hand out and into the center of it, and it doesn't move. The child's face simply looks up at you. But as your hand passes into it, it dissipates into nothing.
Dissipates into nothing, but not inside the stone.
Stone doesn't react.
Okay, that's weird. See, it took 10 feet, and then 20 backwards. And then I end my turn.
Brandon.
Alright, here goes nothing, I guess. So, Brandon not being confident in this decision at all, but not really seeing many other good options. Actually, would this even work? Because this is taking on the form of my mother, are these creatures classed as humanoid?
You wouldn't know.
Okay. Well, Brandon, based on that limited information, is going to try this. Though me as a player know he'll probably fail. He's going to try and cast a Charm Person on the creature.
Okie dokie.
Now, they do get advantage because they are currently fighting us.
Are we fighting?
Roll
That's
your
actually-
d20.
That's actually a point. I mean, we have attacked them a few times, so I'm not sure. It depends on how you want to interpret that. Do you just want me to roll a d20, or are you rolling the saving throw?
First level spell, isn't it?
Oh, no, it's actually a second level spell, but yeah, points
Oh, yeah.
taken. 4, so no wild magic.
Oh, I saw the red and one. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. This would actually be a pretty opportune moment for wild magic, if I'm honest.
Okay, so your spellcast is normal. So,
Yes.
what save was it again? Sorry.
It's not particularly high. It's only Wisdom 12 with you've got advantage on it. If you consider these creatures hostile towards us. That's so unfortunate.
So you feel your magic start to burn in your fingertips before you let loose the spell. You see it start to wrap around the figure before passing through the figure and evaporating into nothing.
Okay.
And the one that you targeted then disappears.
Oh, he was targeting this one, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I didn't actually specify, but I thought it'd make more sense because that was the one in front of Brandon. Right. Okay, so with that, Brandon's going, okay, shit. And he's just going to turn to John and say, okay, you're going to have to fist the ghost, John. I don't know what else to say. Well, that ends his turn.
Surely there are better ways to formulate that sentence.
Again, your eyes burst open.
He is very
bad.
stressed.
What?
You wonder what he's been doing with the ghosts. Or you had your eyes closed.
See, closing my eyes did summon them, right, guys? My theory works somehow. And I also think we need a better way.
Punch the ghost, John!
Where is the ghost?
Behind you.
But there's a wall behind me. Hey, why can't I see nothing? I don't see a ghost on the map.
Over here, you don't see this one?
I actually don't. There's nothing there on my screen.
You need to reload.
I swear. I
The
swear.
ghost, it always sees you. Unless you see it when you want to. When he wants
I
to.
don't like it. No, you just did it while I reloaded. There's no way there was a
No.
ghost there.
It was there the entire time.
What the fuck? Okay, I fist the ghost.
The ghost is always there in your psyche.
Okay then. Roll to fist the ghost.
Oh damn, that's some good fisting.
Actually, now I think about it, what happened the last time you rolled a nat 20 on an unarmed strike?
But you're not doing damage, you're trying to capture.
True, actually.
So John,
Do I need to roll
this time,
damage?
if I was going to do it as a 1, honestly, because I know your unarmed strike's a 0 anyway. But so John, this time you see your mother and.
Oh my god, you
Your
fisted.
describe
off.
how you're fisting
I
your
was
mother. Yeah, just give me a description. Go on. What are you doing?
No.
Come on.
Gut punch.
Okay. You give a gut punch going straight in there, getting nice and deep. You move around all the insides, and the palm dissipates around your fist.
I'm sorry, Mama. I didn't mean to make you cry, but tonight.
Oh shit, that was... You saw your mom. Oh, well, this is a lot more awkward now.
Just no one would know I will die. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Again, you all feel your hairs prickling on the back of your neck. Leave. Yeah.
Can we just talk for a moment?
Silence is your only reply.
Are you willing for conversation? Must be lonely in here.
Maybe I do need a friend.
Hey,
But,
Okay, not the first time I've been left on red.
who are you guys actually seeing?
My wife, mostly.
Your turn, bad way, David.
Oh, okay. I will walk towards the others and say, well, come on, we gotta find out wherever this person is. Or ghost, with a wisp being. I will dash and then return.
right, David. Brandon on his turn is going to dash after David and say, Dave, just think this through for a sec. Do we actually have a way to contain them if we find them?
Do we what?
Brandon said, do we have a way to contain them if we find them? He isn't going to say much more because he's only got 6 seconds, so he's just going to stand there.
We're gonna have to try some things out because we're not really professionals in here. So I don't know, weaken him and then throw this orb or the stone. Maybe the things that we have been seeing are not really will-o-wisps, but the person or being that speaks is the will-o-wisp. Maybe that's why we were unable to capture it. That's my theory at this point, at least.
Can Brandon actually respond? I've kind of been only having him say short things because of being in turn order.
I'm going to say no.
Okay, in that case,
Okay,
Brandon
so-
doesn't. Yeah, I was just about to say Brandon isn't going to respond then if he's not allowed to. If it's just going to be 6 seconds each. But yeah, that I've ended Brandon's turn after he spoke his line. So
Stand with my wall again. I say, Martinez, use your fancy dagger. Since I think it's for things. I prepare a sacred flame.
I don't know the dagger does much. I threw a stone and it dissipated, so as long as we hit, we might just dissipate the small ones.
David, your turn.
I will just walk 30 feet and hold my action to cast Eldritch Blast.
Brandon.
Brandon also running up another 30 feet is just going to say, alright Dave, but if this goes sideways, we're going to have to be ready to book it. And he's going to ready a firebolt. Sorry, firebolt. Not fireball, he doesn't have that yet. Firebolt. Ready now. End his turn.
Gun.
I can count.
June just started walking normally.
Shut up! Working!
I'm gonna leave you behind.
John, open your eyes. It's not helping.
Now my eyes are open this time. You're just being racist because I'm Asian though.
No. You're walking into walls.
I'm deliberately keeping my back against the walls.
Just found a nice rock that just scratches your butt just right as you go past it.
That's totally not the reason I keep doing this. But that's the end of my turn. After readying sacred flame.
David.
How's everybody doing health-wise, by the way?
We just got hit once, dude.
You did, only once.
Oh.
What did you get hit for psychic damage wise actually?
I am down 4 points.
Okay,
So I'm
and,
good.
and John?
1 point.
Okay, so you have 16. Right, I got hit for 4 as well, so we've all taken around the same damage. We don't have a lot of health.
Yeah, but we got some healing.
Yeah, this is true.
Well, these hurt worse than... they hurt less than slimes, but more emotionally.
True. David will walk towards the end of this corridor and cast Armor of Actis on himself. So he gains 10 temporary hit points.
You put up your emotional shields.
They're not real. They're not real. And I will end my turn.
Okay, Brandon.
Right, Brandon is just going to move up again, and he's just going to ready his firebolt and end his turn.
Okay, Jen.
I ready Sacred Flame.
David.
I will bonus action heal Brandon for a single d6, 5 points.
Oh, very nice.
And then walk down this corridor and dash.
Zoom. Don't walk alone, guys, he says as he runs off every time.
I told you I will leave you alone, using the walls to scratch your ass.
Brandon.
Okay, Brandon's just going to turn to John and say, John, you don't have Cheap Trick on your back, do you?
What?
That stand from JoJo's, the one that kills you if someone sees you back.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, follow me then. And Brandon is going to dash after David.
Brandon Naruto runs after David.
Yeah, actually, that's appropriate after a judge. Actually, I'd probably say that he does a dramatic pose and then runs.
He does the Dio walk, but intensely.
Yes.
Wow, walking.
Jen.
15, 20, 25, 50, 60. Okay, but I keep against the wall, despite dashing.
Okay then.
It looks probably quite weird.
It looks very weird. I'm good at that. 4 of them walk on screen, ignore the dice roll. It never rolls. It's currently stuck rolling. Never mind. It will forever be rolling a D100 now. Oh, there we go.
It just took a while. It then needs to generate all the phases first.
Okay, so from the walls on both sides, in front and behind, you see 4 figures walk out. David, give me 2 wisdom saves.
Did you say 4?
4. Yes.
Oh,
in
right.
front
So,
to
oh,
back.
sorry. I needed to scroll up a bit. I could only see 3.
And
Okay.
a single d4 for 8 and a 9.
This time, David, you see your mother. Why did you leave us? Take 3 psychic damage.
10 emotional.
Let's go for temporary.
And Brandon, you'll get targeted by 2 as well.
Right. Okay.
Do they still have the 1d4 or have 10 minutes passed?
Well, I mean, we've been in turn order the entire time with 6 seconds.
But you've also
passed.
gone out to 30 feet.
Does it break the first time you go outside the 30 feet, or does it kind of reestablish when we move back in range?
I will read it again.
It doesn't say anything about breaking if you're outside of the range.
It says just whilst within 30 feet, so...
Yeah.
So yeah, so it re-establishes that.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's not really going to matter for that 3.
No, but let's remember it then.
I'm going to roll the d4 for the 15, because I don't know what the pass is for this. So 19 for the first one.
Brandon, you hear whispering, and then faintly out of it, you see your mother. Is this what you do with your time? Yes. Gesturing to what you're wearing.
Oh,
2 damage.
He's built up a tolerance to this.
why are his eyes staring up?
Tolerance, not immune.
David, your turn.
I will Eldritch Blast. When in doubt, Eldritch Blast. No.
I'm glad I'm standing behind him.
As am I.
No way he can hit me.
Boomerang, Eldritch Blast.
You raise your hand against your mother, and she looks at you as if it hurts that you'd even think to do so. And as you do, you falter whilst casting the spell. It rebounds. Roll a d10. You take 1 force damage.
Did he hit his own foot?
We him trapped in his hand, I'm gonna say.
Oh, this is somehow turning into an actual sad episode.
Brandon.
Okay, so Brandon being triggered a little bit by these ghosts, he is going to prepare a burning hands on these 2.
Roll your d20.
12.
Eventually it'll be a 1.
Eventually, but not right now. Okay. So Dex 12 for both of these. Okay, so
Plus 1 fails.
okay, so the other one still takes half damage from this.
You feel energy course through your hands. You push them out forwards, and as you do so, fire leaps out of your hands, consuming both of them, and they both dissipate in the flames.
As he does that, Brandon is going to shout, "At least I have interests!" And he's going to end his turn.
Jun.
This one make a deck save, or preferably not. Okay, sorry for asking it anyway at this point.
Yeah, I don't give them bonuses to this.
You
but
shouldn't
They still
a-
keep passing every single one.
You shouldn't ask. You should tell him you're going to fail this dex check.
Okay, just to check it out. DM, can you feel a deck save?
Yeah!
I hate
See, that's the power of positive thinking right there.
What is she
Oh,
thinking?
I'm gonna log out. Bye, guys. Okay, that's my turn.
David, the two in front are still focused on you. Give me 2 wisdom saves.
1 7, but another one will pass for 10. I will roll a d4 for the 10. So
Yeah,
7 and
but-
12.
Okay. You hear the whispers for a while before words come through. How could you do that to your own mother?
My own mother's not here.
For 1 psychic damage.
Temporary HP is doing good.
What are you on actually, health-wise?
Still at 13 out of 17.
Oh.
But temporary HP is now at 5.
Very good.
David.
I will walk towards them. As I move past them, I will do a Arms of Hadar. So they will need
thought you
to
were gonna-
make a what's this? Strength saving throw.
No, they have to fill it. Ask it the right way.
DC 13.
Both fail.
So they will take 10 damage.
Okay, both of them dissipate as you walk by.
Keeping my eyes forward. How far did I walk? 15 feet. I will.
First, he's gotta do a cool walk, and then he calculates.
He tries to impersonate Brandon's Dio walk.
He does it really well. Well, so you knowing the character.
Oh!
No. I will just continue walking. 30 feet.
Brandon.
Okay.
You're still simmering with rage.
Yeah, Brandon takes a moment, hands trembling after the burning cans, and just goes, "Fuck!" And he's going to run down here. I don't think he's going to remember to dash this time. I think he's going to ready a firebolt again rather than dash. And he'll end his turn now.
Jen,
And I stay there,
you stay in the corner.
readying Sacred Flame. And this time I will succeed, I'm sure of it.
Okay.
I'm
David.
manifesting.
I will continue walking forward 15 feet. Looking back at where the other two are. And then another.
Start
15
running.
feet. No, then another 15 feet. And oh, so I see that.
You see that, yes. This remains as a large floating skull, big enough to be effectively half a person, with blue flames burning around it.
I point at him and say, "You, what the fuck?" And cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Roll to hit.
14.
You raise your hand and let a bolt of force burst out from it. It bounces off it,
That was not supposed to bounce.
and the head raises slightly, looking towards you.
And I end my turn here.
Brandon, you would see the action and what you did from where you are.
Okay, so I think Brandon is just going to run his movement, ready, fire above anything that might appear behind Dave, and just quickly shout, "Dave, what have you seen?"
Giant floating skull.
Okay, and with that, Brandon ends his turn.
Okay.
Can I see it from here?
Yes.
Can it make a... No. Build a deck save for me.
Actually, no, sorry. Need to re-roll. Do you want me to re-roll, or want me to just add the modifier onto that?
What's the modifier?
We'll find out.
Roll it again.
With the
Re-roll.
modifier.
Yeah. I trust that. Okay.
Oh,
never- What the
oh.
fuck?
Oh dear.
What the... what the actual fuck?
Oh.
I think that you.
oh, no.
I think that is a little bit too high.
Why am I even trying at this point? Like, it's a 12.
Don't
Okay.
let the Will-O-Wisps depression games get to you, John.
It's not even them impersonating my mother. It's not like I try. It's one cantrip I took. Okay. Let me in. Let me in once, please. I'm desperate.
This is how you break John. You don't put a loved one in front of him, you just show up a +9 modifier and his spirit breaks.
Should you take psychic damage from that? Debating. But no.
That's player psychic damage, not John psychic damage.
This is the academic pressure getting to June again. She's trying to do something and she's not succeeding. Oh,
Assume you
I
end your
have to
turn?
I have to get an A or else I get beaten up. Yeah, that's my turn. Oh, wait, no, I move. I'm back. Yeah, that's my turn.
And with that, this will move up.
My
It'll go after
box
Dave.
will tell me.
The head reaches forward and goes to bite down on you.
Like a 4 to hit a 4 or something like that. A 4 to hit.
Actually, it's +4 to hit, actually.
That hits.
Okay.
I assume this is a melee attack.
Sort of, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Right, do you have something against magic?
I have armor of Akatus, so he will also take damage.
Ooh, throw me the description, please.
This is for the first level. Second level is 10, so 10
Okay.
damage and 10 temporary hit points.
Okie dokie. Oh, quite nice.
What I
That's
don't
going to rule it as
understand
a melee attack, so it will take the damage as a result of this.
is it says first level, but cast
But
second
also,
level.
as a result of that, I'm going to make it be the full damage that you take, potentially.
You don't need to do that.
Oh.
I mean, that's enough damage. You don't need to have anymore. That's more than enough.
That's enough damage for me, thanks. I'm full now.
Yeah.
The mouth moves forward, chomps down onto you, and you feel your body start to wither underneath, well, between its jaws. And as you do, you also see part of the skull start to crack and splinter.
That hurt.
That's the end of its turn. David, your turn.
That hurt extremely bad. I will bonus action heal myself. Let's go down. For 2d6. So now I'm at 10.
Damn it.
Yeah, since it's close, I will use the dagger to stab it.
You have a 1d4, by the way.
Roll to hit.
I will add d4 for a 20.
Okay. You raise your dagger and you start to lunge with it, and at the last second you twist just slightly. If you carried on the same path, you would have missed, but that slight twist means you impact it. So roll your damage.
Eat this d4 plus 1 and a d8. It is on that,
I don't know, man.
Double
That's a
check.
ghost spirit.
Yes, it is.
so it will take 8 damage.
Okay. When the dagger impacts on the skull, you see its jaw open, and it just simply hisses at you as spiderweb cracks start to splinter throughout the point. Part of the skull falling away inside and disappearing into nothing.
If only you wanted to talk.
Leave!
Get in the stone.
You have presented the stone.
And I
Okay.
will present the stone.
It doesn't do it.
Get in the Pokeball, for God's sake.
This isn't Pokemon, this is Paul World.
Good.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Alright, okay, so seeing Dave being viciously attacked by this creature, Brandon is going to respond by casting a second level chromatic orb at this thing.
Roll the hit.
Should roll my d20 first, shouldn't I?
Yes, you should. Yes. Nat 1. I want a nat 1. Nat 1. Nat 1.
20!
Oh, wrong nat.
That means you get to failure. No.
That isn't how that works.
Oh.
So
It is
you
now.
can choose the spell. You can choose Fireball.
On yourself.
I'm going to make it cold damage.
Roll
If
the
it
hit.
If it hits. I'm going to use my d4 on that, if it makes a difference. So that's 23.
That hits. Roll your damage.
For 25 cold damage.
Nice.
It reminds me not to piss you off.
Let me double check.
You took all that.
I mean, to be fair, I run the risk of my spell blowing me up every time I do this, so, you know, dangerous as for me as it would be for you.
Now, it is resistance cold damage, actually. But that's too much damage. Oh,
Yeah, Brandon is just
You
making the
blast your
assumption
orb
because it's
and
on
it's-
fire. Cold damage. That's his logic.
your energy collates in your hand, you push it out, and it goes straight into the hole that David had created in its forehead. And the energy explodes inside of it, shattering the skull, and it collapses to the floor. The flames dissipating, leaving ruined bone.
Can I reaction just shove the stone into its being?
You may.
I do that.
As you come in contact with one of the shards, your stone starts to glow.
Oh, quick, use also the other stones. I believe Brandon has the other one.
No, John has it.
I have
I
the
gave
other
it to him.
One.
No.
Do you listen? Or are you ultra depressed?
The skull is staying on the ground, right?
Yeah.
It cannot make a deck save, right?
Use the other stone, June.
Right? I mean, it's unconscious. It cannot do a deck save, right?
I would laugh if you use Sacred Flame on its remains and it causes the stone's essence to snuff out.
No, I'm gonna repeat.
If we disadvantage your passes.
So,
Ah!
I'm gonna repeatedly punch it with the emerald stone. It's not even trying to it's just whacking it.
You rack the bits of skull. They crack a bit more. The stone's glowing in your hand.
Fluffy's reaction to this is like the sort of Magneto wooden gun scene if Magneto could take his frustration out on something.
Who would have thought? A wooden gun. Okay, what are you guys doing now? There are a couple of other bodies in this room as well. One there and one there.
Brandon is just going to run up to Dave and just ask, "Hey, Dave, are you alright? Look like you took a pretty nasty hit there."
I'm hurting pretty bad.
Right, Dave, we've come here for. Let's just get the fuck out of here.
Let's check the other bodies first.
Wow,
So that we don't have to...
You're gonna be one of them if we...
Alright, Dave, check these bodies, then we go. You can't take another hit.
And David will slowly crawl towards the bodies.
Priorities.
Brandon's going to follow him, readying Firebolt if anything else is going to attack. Are we still in turn order, actually, Pete?
Who knows?
Okay, well, I'm going to have
We
Brandon
need to
follow.
know actually to move.
Do you then? Do you?
It would be helpful.
David, roll investigation.
What is this? This is my third natural one.
I've got to say that your vision is blurry from having 7 bells knocked out to you.
I see 4 bodies here.
You're rummaging around in some random rocks near the body, and then you move on to the other body. Roll investigation again.
I will give him 2 temporary hit points.
If the thing is still active, it's at 20.
Okie dokie. Rummaging around on this final one, you pick up a set of pipes and an arrow, singular.
I take it. Alright, let's get out of here.
God, I thought you never
feel a
say
little
that.
better with the little bit of health I gave you.
What?
I gave you 2 temporary hit points.
Oh.
I actually don't realize what he had left, if he had anything left.
I had nothing left.
Fair enough.
They will disappear
have
after 2
HP
minutes,
has
after 1 minute. The hit points will disappear after it though.
After?
1 minute, so
No, okay.
please walk this cave.
And I will simply say that you managed to make it out of the cave now without incident.
Yay.
As you make your way back out into the light, and you can look out and past the immediate desolation, you see some life.
I lay face first on the grass.
Roll. It's a d20.
Me?
Yes. Real.
Oh, wrong way around. There you go.
Don't even use Reddit!
How much psychic damage did you take from that +9 modifier?
Enough.
You simply lie face first in some grass. Nothing bad happens.
Thank you.
Okay. You're outside, and the old fart is by one of the trees, just lying there with his eyes shut.
I will sit against the tree next to him.
You arrive.
Barely.
Just a minute pass. Yeah,
Yep.
then you're down to hit points again. You're feeling worse again.
Temporary hit points.
What health are you on actually at this point?
I'm at 10.
That's enough. It's enough.
Yeah.
Oh, I have proper healing actually. But it's my channel divinity. I'm not gonna use that on you.
How about we take a short rest?
I need some meditation to heal my mental state.
In which case, I'm going to say we end the session there. It seems like a logical conclusion to end it following that.
We start in the
We
cave.
pick up-
We start at the cave. We end at the cave entrance.
We're getting better at this. We cleared the cave in one go.
Do we, Do we end the session before or after the short rest?
We'll pick up as the short rest ends.
Okay.
So you got a week-long short rest.
We probably need that one after such an event.
Okay, well, there you have it then. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and we shall pick up with this next week. Well, until then, we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.